Traffic Commissioner in the North West, and one of our strengths is our regional regulation. I think what I've done is I've raised the profile of the need for compliance in my traffic area. You know, when I started, the office was in Leeds.
Okay.
And we haven't forgotten that we won the Wars of the Roses, you see. And it wasn't fair to operators that they were being administered from Leeds and being regulated from Leeds.
Yeah.
So one of my greatest achievements, I think, as Traffic Commissioner of the North West is having established a presence here.
Yeah. Okay.
And if you won't know, but my predecessor covered both traffic areas.
Oh, I see.
And I don't think that was a good thing at all. So it's good for me just to concentrate on the North West.
Yeah.
And to get to know the operators in my area.
Yeah.
And to get to know the issues in my area. So I think for me that's my achievement. The industry's made it clear through the trade associations that they would prefer to pay a higher fee for better service.
Okay, that's interesting.
Because quite frankly you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
And when you look at our fees, I think they are not fair. And I think they should be distributed more evenly so that those that cause us the greatest work pay more.
Yeah.
So that they get a better service. So that instead of it being 9 weeks for a licence, it's 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Or even better, 3 or 4 weeks. The other thing I want to talk about is incomplete applications.
Okay.
The number of people that put in applications that are incomplete is huge. It's 85%.
Really?
Yeah. And what that means is, now sometimes it's because they've forgotten to enclose the newspaper advert or they've forgotten to put the bank statements in. But the staff have to get on the phone.
Yeah.
You got your bank statement? I'll send them in now, love, okay. And that causes us a lot of work. Vols, which is, you know, the new computer system, is much more encouraging of operators to process their application, and then if they haven't got something to stop, go and get it and then carry on with their application, so that when we receive it, it's complete.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's important because if it's complete, we can deal with it much more quickly. Well, it would be there'd be 2 parts to the legislation.
Okay.
It's like when somebody said, "What's your favourite book?" I said, "It's a 2-volume novel."
Yeah.
The first one would be to radically modernise the legislation as far as environmental legislation is concerned. The other thing I would like in this 2 pieces would be a change in the regulations, rules, legislation that's there to protect drivers.
Okay.
Because at the moment it's complicated. Are they subject to EC legislation? Are they subject to domestic legislation? Sometimes in 1 week they're subject to both. And are they subject to the Working Time Directive? Have they opted out or have they not opted out? Yeah. So me personally would like to see a simplification because you're still driving a truck. Whether you're driving a milk tanker and you're subject to domestic legislation, or whether you're driving a diesel tanker and you're subject to very strict legislation, both drivers will be equally tired.